Hello Cobrats, and welcome to the finale of Alien Isolation. I'm the TryclydeTamer. Last time we got to the tow platform area, tried to get some things done, put on the EVA suit to try to go out through the airlock, but we were abducted by the alien and brought here to this seemingly secondary hive that has been created here on Sevastopol. They're desperate to repopulate things. Hello, Mr. Dead Dude. I'm going to regain my composure if I were to be better with wordinating things. And yeah, let's go ahead and construct another Molotov because this might be alien central around here, especially with all the ovomorphs flip-flopping around. There's the ID tag, number 50 out of 50. The Taken is the name of the achievement, and that is indeed the one for S. Cooper, Sheldon Cooper. Man, there's like so many things that can happen, but it's kind of related to developers for this game, more specifically. Woodbury, Walking Dead, Ramsey, Gordon Ramsay, or maybe Greg Ramsay, the father, I don't know. I'm just trying to be too weird with everything. Let's definitely make some use of more things. Hello there, I'm going to maintenance jack you. I think using the maintenance jack does a little bit of splash damage to you, so it's kind of reasonable in that sense. I have plenty of weapons at the ready, so yeah. No, I don't really shoot my revolver way too much. Not really my shotgun either, but oh well. I should probably reload my revolver before I go way too far. Especially with the fact that all these ovomorphs are around here, making oval shapes. Alright, let's get moving along. Anybody gonna do some pip popping? There's some dudes. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, I messed up. Shooting way too willy-nilly. How about you get all blasted like that? Wait, that was a weird way for me to say it. I take that back. Alright, some nice stuff there. Well, I would like to stay in chat. I cannot quite allow it to happen. So you die there, and you die there. That's 2, I believe. So yeah, 1 and 2, I think I can count. Yeah, I'm just gonna use my flamethrower from here on out because I'm getting a decent amount of fuel from here. So maybe no more usage of other weapons. Hello, I hear ya. It sounds like just one, so I'm just gonna... it didn't lock on to you. Alright, let's see what I can get doing. Yeah, get doing. Hi, Flames. How are you? So much motion detection with all this. Y'all can get all flim-flammed. And you know what? You're in the line of fire, so I shall ignite you, because why not? Because I'm getting more and more flamethrower fuel. I'm going to get out of the blast radius for the crazy stuff, though, even though it's not going to do much to me. I hear another dude sneaking around, so how about that? Yep, you saw that little bit of splash damage happen, because I healed myself with a medikit. I did have a couple deaths, though, but not like it was a big deal. I have infinite lives. I am more than a cat. Yeah, transit system seems a little messed up. Going through this path with another flare of greatness, and get ready for things happening. Where are you? There you are. Didn't really have time to pull up my flamethrower or try to maintenance jack you, which I was trying to do. Am I gonna die at every encounter from this point on? I don't know. Plenty of autosaves going on. I want to go this way. It's not gonna let me go that way. Yeah, I know, you're picking up with the music and there's so much movement detection. I can speed myself up a little bit, because, you know, I'm going to have my flamethrower at the ready this time around. Get ready to go through and make sure that we're facing things head on. And you're going to get a little close, and I'm going to kabooski you like so. Can I get through you, though? You're acting as a roadblock, and I'm kind of walking on mid-air. Yeah, on mid-air. The middle of the Arrington, Kit Harington. Ooh, is that a thing for me? No, it's just a can to kick all over the place. Not even a can, though. Oh, yeah, there's a can of flamethrower fuel. Always good for me. 292. Hi! Something to use it on. But this is a bit more scripted, though. They're not immediately coming for me. Yeah, you there, number 1, number 2. I don't want to get too close because it's scripted for you to look at me, but not scripted for me to stupidly walk forward. I guess I am dying at every encounter. You know what I think that is? Out of this world. I don't like you. Hi, my darlings. Y'all are so pretty when you go away like that. I'm just gonna continue pursuing you crazy, crazy creatures as you disappear. See? Scripted enough for me. At least, enough to where I can just keep on going with this and enough with those stupid deaths. let's go to the next little leg of this. Be ever on our toes for anything that can happen. Whoa, hello. Let's hopefully not lose our toes with this going on. Ow, we're knockaroo-skied. If I had that little bit of health, I would have died, man. How crazy would that have been? So unfair. Alright, might want to get going before things happen way too much. Exactly where am I trying to go? I'm trying to remember. Am I supposed to wait for this to continue going down, or do I need to crouch and get out of here? Okay, yeah. This is like a new location. And superstitions. Is that a pet carrier? Is Jones' dead body in there, even though he isn't here because of the way things happened in the way for the world of everything? I don't know what sense I'm trying to make. Collecting some preliminary, exclusionary, preemptive items? I don't know. Keeping our way down. Maybe we can speed things up a little bit, well, not necessarily with actual speed. Where am I here? I don't know. A place that has more flamethrower fuel. Always welcome. And more flares. I don't need that many flares. I can do some welding with the welding kit. That's a monstrum thing, though. Hey, there's an autosave. What's up next?
Jesus!
Something like that. Yeah.
Just let me make it through here.
Yeah, talk to the big man like that. I don't think I can really climb on that because of how flammable it is. Kind of reminding Tin of the start of the game. Let's do some dashing. Maybe I do want to hop down through the flames. No. Where do I want to get through? Maybe it's just right here. It's not a window. Just going around like this, enjoying my times. Hopefully no more trains will be way too crazy. That looks like a pit for me to go down into, so how about I just go ahead and go down into there? Yeah! Was I supposed to duck there? Yes, I was. I thought it was like scripted for you to duck more. Let's try that again. Let's try for a little bit more of things on the ducking side while things pass over. Good thing things are built conveniently enough. I mean, yeah, of course, this is a tram system. Just the way that Sevastopol is falling apart is making things act as they are. Where am I positioning myself? It's a weird setup. Yeah. Confusing myself with how things are going. I thought we were like going in different directions, but we're kind of going back and forth with this.
Too close.
I know it was too close. Gotta always be ready for any others that may take place, though. Get ready, because things might be coming a little close. Next one, are you gonna happen? I don't know. We'll just go ahead and start climbing. It's not gonna happen. Just kidding. Yes, it is. See, look at all the scripted stuff to tack on at the end of the game a little bit. Heavy breathing indeed, Amanda. You must be building yourself some iron lungs here, especially with all this fumigation going on. Maintenance office. No collectibles to watch out for because, yeah, we're pretty much done with the sort of 100% stuff in this game. I thought there was like another train coming its way through. Yeah, there's a vent opening up. Does this take me somewhere? It's all closed off. Hello, Mr. Hubert looking dude. That's about all I need to do. Oh man, here's some more things. Yep. Gotta always be ready. Where are they? Coming from a certain direction. Just flamming around, always being preemptive enough. I knew they were going to come from that way, but the sound was happening pretty early. So yeah, I used up a little bit of stuff there. I thought that was collectibles, maybe more so a flare than other things. See, even the motion tracker is still telling me where to go. It's like it's programmed how even when Sevastopol messes up, things will be going. Yeah, another elevator dropping thing. We want to make some downward movements, I believe, or yeah, things are a little awkward here because we want to get below the elevator and it's slowly dropping more and more, so we want to be careful in this little gauntlet of crazy things going on. Better get up sooner than later if you want to continue to survive. Crazy vision effects. Is that your blood? Someone else's blood? Oh, someone's dead here. Whatever you had. Yeah, I should probably, get going a little faster, do some climbing. Oh, there was another thing happening. You can die. Wait, back on there.
Please tell me.
Are you alive, Verlaine? I thought I lost you. I bet.
What do you need me to do?
Get out the airlock and EVA over to the maintenance platform. There are explosive bolts on the emergency release. Hurry! Sebastopol is going fast.
So I better go fast myself.
Won't let you down.
There's the EVA area again, so hopefully we're not going to have a crazy repetition of events. Looking all crazy. And it's time to look at our objective map. It's time for another spacewalk. Make our way back, and let's try this again. Please don't let any more aliens drop down. I'm at just a sliver of health left, so I should probably be careful of anything that may happen in space. Don't let any space junkie rocks come around and smack me in the nards, the lady nards. They are beach ball sized though. Let's get ready. It's about time to say hasta la vista baby to Sevastopol. Wrong science fiction universe, but applicable enough, I guess. Let's use that diddly darn button. Make some risings. Or are we falling around here? It's hard to tell with how things are getting all twisted and dilapidated. Yeah, motion tracker by the area systems, complained about by people in archive logs and everything. Working Joes. Yep, I don't think too many hang out around here in space, especially with the fact that we're careening like a dirigibug. Very insanely. Stanley Yelnats is the name of the protagonist in Holes. I just thought I'd say that for some reason, probably because I talked about Holes back in episode 18, 19, or whatever. Going rather slowly, but remembering to go Shirley. Shirley Temple. Am I just naming S. Lee names? Stan Lee? Yeah. Kind of a heart-related issue that caused heart attacks for fans, but he's still kicking it. Alright. Seems we have a little bit of a thing to expedite our process a little bit. So yep, that's a little bit of fun. Yeah. Enjoying my life out here in space, just going faster and faster as things are beating around, lining up for me. Just let us have an easy enough time getting out of here, because we want to make it out in one piece. I could use a medikit, but it would be kind of hard with my EVA suit, and it doesn't really let you do too much of anything. Pausing my game, then pausing my game elsewise to look at that. Seems like we're coming up on our final objective for releasing the Torrens. I'm sure plenty of other things will happen in the crossfire. Slowly make our way up these stairs. Start to get a nice view of KG-348 there. Almost Jupiter, but I'm not really seeing any great red spots. Don't have time to ponder about that right now.
There should be 2 priming mechanisms to unlock the manual release.
Are those them here? Let's get ready to do all this. I was wondering if I was gonna be plopped down. Keycard access. Gotta chunk things like that with my suit and tie and everything. Justin Timberlake at the halftime show. Use the key card after I grab it because you gotta keep things all airtight and safe in space. Am I seeing what I think I'm seeing? I sure dang hope not. So this is the other one over here. Let's get on over. Got another keycard access. All these different key cards looking like graphics cards and motherboards that I gotta use. Let's plop you in there in a mirrored system of how it looks. And things seem to be coming together.
Ripley, are you still there?
Blow the emergency release bolts. It's time to blow this popsicle stand. Yet another reference to some explosion stuff in the first movie. So let's do some activation. It's quite the process, so we better get it going quicker than slower, of course. Start with that first little one there. Move the thing out to the side. Make sure it's all fine and dandy. And get it into place. Get ready for the next one. Plop you there. Imagine if I lost the tiny parts for it and you're just ultimately screwed in this universe of everything. Get those priming things all primed. Number 3, and then we're going to get ready for the bottom right one. We're almost there. We'll be away from this shithole soon enough. I'm sure there's plenty more holes than just one filled with shite, though. A lot of shite going on. So many buttons. Hopefully we know what these buttons do if we need to do any crazy button pressing. Number 4 is pressed. Locked and loaded. Clamp on and enjoy the ride. Seems there's some other passengers though. Come on, don't you need some sort of oxygen to breathe as well? No time for the science. The eternal question is relevant now more than ever. What does this button do? Oh, so that's where the great red spot comes from.
Verlaine, I'm on my way up to the bridge.
Seems we've come full circle. Still have our EVA suit on for the niceness of everything. Here's where we first saw Samuels, well, aside from the opening cutscene, just the opening sequence of getting situated on the Torrens, you know? It's time to get to the bridge and rendezvous with Verlaine once and for all. There's cool EVA suits.
Verlaine?
Verlaine, where are you, darling? My Verlaine, how you've changed! Maybe it's not Verlaine because Verlaine might be inside you. Maybe controlling like a puppet? I don't know. Gotta slowly back away. I thought we were done with you guys. At least you can't really eat me so easily through my EVA suit. Just a couple left-right movements. Not quite on the scale of Conqueror's Bad Fur Day. But what I am glad to say after all this time is... I got you. You son of a bitch. Achievement unlocked. Survivor. This is where the game ends. Knocking the alien and ourselves out into space. Some sacrifices have to be made for the overall safety. What's with that light? Watch the director's cut of Aliens to find out in a very small deleted scene that sets the stage for this whole game, dedicated to the memory of Simon Franco. May he rest in peace. This credits music is pretty cool because, yeah, you hear, this is Ripley. It's kind of funny because at the start of the game, Sigourney Weaver was like redoing the lines. Very slowly, might I add. Reminding me of that Gaming Sins video that I kind of mentioned. Of the air conditioning and whatever all I mentioned about the gaming sins, so to speak, of this game. But anyway, we're done with this adventure. It took a little longer than I really anticipated, at least in the time of actually getting time to record. Going back and forth with my words. On the Nostromo. Our Tromo, because Nos means ours. Actually, I think Nostromo is more of a Greek phrase, going with the theme of everything. I thought I heard my dog alarm barking for it being 4:58, but no, it's 4:15. Yeah, these are some long credits, but not gonna be that long. Yep. This is a very fantastic game. A rather AAA title, made by Sega, Creative Assembly and all that. Definitely an improvement over Aliens Colonial Marines, which didn't really get the right feel for things. A survival horror game is definitely needed. Maybe even a sequel. And yes, I did see the name R. Pargelhauser back there. So yeah, you can see some names that you would see in the ID tags. Because it's more related to developers rather than characters you see throughout the game. So looking at this, we got the the passage theme. Didn't really remember that it was actually the leitmotif for the song in the actual movie. You Are My Lucky Star, that was also part of the movie. Maybe even part of a little bit of this game that we have not yet fully seen, because there are DLCs that we're going to be doing, starting with next time. There's a couple story-related ones, Crew Expendable and Last Survivor. And then there's a bunch of survival maps based on things that have happened, with a few different characters, more than just Amanda Ripley, so we're gonna enjoy things and hopefully get them all done.
With a little luck.
With a little luck, because I haven't actually beat them all myself, I only beat a couple of them, because they are rather tough to do with the objectives you have to fulfill. Of course you can complete them, but the network will pick you up in preparation for getting things done fully. So I'm trying to think of how exactly to do things. Maybe I'll try to make a pattern of things with this game going alongside a double LP of what is happening next. 2 RPGs of series I have done before. Of course you're gonna see them not too long later anyway. Undertale bonus episode, I do want to kind of get it done still, so I can lift the burden of that little bit of stuff with the game, because I don't want to just end things with the weird things with the genocide run. Looking at the main cast for this game, like this in motion capture done by Kazuya Burrows for Amanda Ripley's appearance, then voices by Andrea Deck. Then yeah, there's all those other people. Richie Campbell, Lionel Richie, I don't know. Hello, looking at all the stuff. Christopher Samuels, May He Rest in Peace by Anthony Howell. Then yeah, here's all the Nostromo cast. I'm pretty sure all of them are the same. I think someone had a birthday recently. Maybe it was more Newt from Aliens. I'm trying to remember the actress who played her, but it's not so important at this time. A lot of supporting cast voices for a lot of things going on. Yep, quite the long credits. And I don't really have too much else to say, so I'm just gonna kinda shoot the crap for things. Maybe talk about a little bit of lore that I didn't really touch. So yeah, if you were to watch the Aliens Director's Cut, you will see a little bit about Amanda Ripley's fate, or rather Amanda Ripley McLaren. So yeah, you did see that light, so maybe it was someone with the company of Weyland-Yutani picking her up. And you never know, with the corporate a-holes they are, they could be lying to Ellen Ripley about the fate, whatever the fate is. You'll have to watch the director's cut to find out. I don't know why I'm mentioning it so much, but it is what it is. It is happening, and I'm enjoying the techno feels of this music. Plenty of movies and books, and if you want to learn more about the lore, there's like a Alien vs Predator website wiki to go to if you want to learn some things. I didn't watch Alien vs Predator Requiem yet. I kind of want to just watch the movies again, maybe just Aliens, then watch Requiem, even though people don't really want to consider it to be canon. Not too many people enjoy Prometheus or Alien Covenant too much, but I believe I have, because it does offer some rather needed insight, like how the engineers supposedly crafted the existence of humans and pretty much all life on Earth. Well, maybe specifically humans, because they're considered the engineers, the space jockeys of humans, as touched upon in Prometheus. And also a little bit of
Signing off.
introduction to how the xenomorph got its start, with the protomorphs and neomorphs that you see in Alien Covenant. Losing my voice a little bit, so I will need a small little drink. So yeah, another thing I can kind of touch upon more is Threat Level Omega, Special Order 939. The 900 series is based on the Prometheus thing regarding extraterrestrial technology and specimens, in which synthetics prioritize recovery of the alien samples, and the crew, as in those that are humans surviving on any sort of spacecraft, may be considered expendable, all other considerations secondary. If you catch my drift. I mean, yeah, not really much to get there. Then Ash got Special Order 937 in Alien, and that might be touched upon a bit in Crew Expendable. Yeah, Crew Expendable and Last Survivor are kind of a retelling of the first movies, so that'll be an interesting thing to see. so I do recommend watching the first movie for that. Just watch Alien and Aliens and come back to me. Yeah, I'm mentioning all this stuff. There are some fantastic films in science fiction for how old they are. 1979 for the first movie, then 1986, I believe, for Aliens. Then 92 or 93-ish was a couple different versions of Alien 3, with chest bursting happening from either a dog or an ox, based on whether you watch the theatrical or DVD release for the movies. Whichever one you may consider to be a little better. The color red is quite prevalent in that movie, to my memory, so kinda gave me a headache, but it was still interesting enough to see. The side casting director Cheryl Prince, Kate Saxon, Bill Paxton, may he rest in peace as well. Just RIPing for so many different people. He played Private Hudson in Aliens with the famous quote, "Game over, man, game over." And then Lance Henriksen played Bishop, and I also remember in Super Mario Bros. He plays the briefly appearing father of Daisy. I'm gonna have to rewatch Aliens to get a better reconsideration of refamiliarization. Just battling words while we're getting out of all this stuff. Enjoying the music again as we get away from the techno Ellen Ripley talking about the Nostromo and stuff. Of course, she added some extra lines regarding Amanda to better fit for this game, but I think it fits with the canon pretty well. Of course, not everything is about the canon, but to better immerse itself into a universe, it kind of helps for such stuff, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe, possibly going to merge with the X-Men universe. I don't know, I should probably watch the X-Men movies. I'm all caught up on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., watching Season 5 as it comes out, talking about all these different things. I saw the Super Bowl last night, the Eagles won, good for them, and there was the trailer for Solo, or at least the teaser for the trailer. Then I saw what I believe is the trailer today, which didn't really show much extra stuff, but seems pretty cool. It's kind of surprising that it's coming out in summer rather than winter, if my memory serves correctly. This is kind of cute. All the babies that are part of whatever it said, Creative Assembly, probably during the production for this game. Poppy, Astrid, Esmeralda, Magnus von Grapple. Special thanks to Terry Rawlings and Dennis Lowe, and extra special thanks for creating the Alien universe to Ridley Scott, H.R. Geiger for the alien look, Dan O'Bannon, and Ronald Shusett. Or Shusett, well, 2 T's, it should be Shusett. Shush it up, my friend. Now the credits are coming to an end, and I'm just using post-commentary again to fill in any awkward gaps. Keep moving slowly and carefully. The game always recommends crafting items to survive is vital. Find somewhere quiet to hunker down while you do some crafting. And yeah, until next time on Alien Isolation, where we go into extras. Okay, there's just credits if you do that, but play game, crew expendable, last survivor, survival mode. We're gonna start knocking those things out. So, until next time, don't toast yourself, and never forget that running causes accidents.